the auto industry, it's common for major car makers to branch out by creating luxury brands. Think of how Toyota gave us Lexus, or how Volkswagen owns Bentley, Lamborghini, and Bugatti. Similarly, Infiniti is Nissan's premium brand, while Tata Motors from India owns both Land Rover and Jaguar. BMW, they own Rolls-Royce. Now stepping into this arena, China's top automaker, BYD, has introduced its own luxury brand, Yangwang, which translates to admire all looking up. The Yangwang lineup already boasts 3 powerful luxury vehicles that are shaking up the industry and defying conventional expectations. And here's the kicker: China has revealed these new cars that shake the entire car industry. Let's talk about the rise of Chinese cars, shall we? Just some years ago, the whole thought of Chinese cars taking over the global market felt very impossible. Yes, they were around, but were they making headlines? No way. Then here we are in 2024, and just like that, things changed 360 degrees within a twinkle of an eye. Companies like BYD, NIO, and Geely now came into the limelight with serious business-making cars that can go head-to-head with the biggest names out there like Tesla, BMW, and Toyota. So what's the deal with these Chinese cars? Well, they are loading their automobiles with some serious tech work, and we mean it when we say serious. We are talking about electric vehicles that can go just as far as the best on the market, self-driving features that are just heavenly, and interiors that feel like you're in first class. And here's the interesting part: they're doing all this at affordable prices suitable for car luxury lovers. Imagine getting a top-of-the-line electric SUV for the same price as a mid-range sedan from a well-known brand. Sounds too good to be true, right? But that's exactly what's happening. The rise of the Chinese biggest car brand. If you have been keeping up with the latest buzz in the car world, you will know there's a name that's suddenly everywhere: BYD. Yes, BYD. Chinese cars are making a name across the entire car industry. What's the deal with these cars? Why is everyone from car enthusiasts to industry giants suddenly paying so much attention? And who is BYD? Years ago, people outside China didn't know about them. But today, BYD has become one of the biggest names in the electric vehicle, EV world. They sure built their dreams, just like their acronym means build your dreams. Since 1995, they've been around, but it was recently that they started making a name for themselves on the global automobile stage, with not just competing, but leading the charge. BYD has managed to design vehicles that offer an impressive range with crazy safety features and modern designs. Imagine driving an electric car that doesn't just take you to your destination, but does it with style and efficiency at surprisingly affordable prices. All you just have to do is sit and get all of its top-tier technology without breaking the bank. That's something everyone can appreciate. We tell you for free. Their cars show that you can get both quality and affordability while shaking up the market in a big way. But how did BYD rise to the top so quickly? You may think it was by accident, but that is a big, fat lie. The truth is, BYD was investing heavily in research and development, focusing on innovation and sustainability. They at some point made some smart partnerships, like working with Toyota while keeping their eyes on the future, always pushing the envelope of what's possible. They didn't just want to enter the market. However, they entered to redefine it. And guess what? They're succeeding. And today, we can say that the days of depending on the big, traditional car manufacturers might be coming to an end, because BYD is proving that innovation, quality, and affordability can go hand in hand. And that's a combination that's hard to beat. So let's look at some of their recent production. The BYD Seal 06 DMI. The BYD Seal 06 DMI isn't just making waves, but causing a full-on tidal wave in the automotive world. It is part of BYD's Ocean series, positioned perfectly between the smaller Destroyer 05 and the larger Seal DMI. BYD designed this car with features that make it stand out in the entire car market. The base model comes with 17-inch wheels, 6 airbags, and a panoramic imagery system. It has drive control, a 6-way electric driver's seat adjustment, tire pressure monitoring, dual-zone air conditioning, and rear air outlets to keep everyone inside cool and comfortable. But if you want to go all out, the advanced variant is where things get interesting with its panoramic sunroof, electric folding mirrors on the sides, and sensor wipers ready for any weather. Inside, you've got an automated anti-glare mirror, an 8-way electric driver's seat, and a 4-way electric passenger seat. It has dual L-shaped headlamps, which are just like eyes that give the car a sharp, focused look. It's like the car is always in motion, even when it's standing still. The 3-spoke multifunctional steering wheel gives you control over everything you need right at your fingertips and has a floating 8.8-inch LCD instrument panel showing you all the info you need without overwhelming you. But it's not just about the looks and gadgets in it. This car was built to perform. And here's where things get really cool. The Seal 06 DMI is a plug-in hybrid, which means it's got the best of both worlds, and you get the eco-friendly benefits of an electric car without worrying about range anxiety. This car is designed with a purpose, and every feature makes your driving experience smoother, more efficient, and just better. BYD sure poured its heart and soul into this model and made it a true piece in its lineup. The second car we will discuss is the BYD Seal Lion 07. The BYD Seal Lion 07. This mid-size crossover SUV is part of BYD's restructured Ocean series, and it's making waves not just in China, but all over the world. The Seal Lion 07 isn't just about looks, though it's got plenty of those. It's built for performance and equipped with the latest tech. Moreover, as a battery electric vehicle that it is clean, powerful, and ready to take on the competition. This SUV falls under the Chinese B class, but globally, it fits right into the D segment, a space where the big players compete. In November 2023, at the Guangzhou Auto Show, BYD first introduced this car, but it wasn't just for show. Fast forward to April 2024, the Seal Lion 07 officially launched at the Beijing Auto Show, hitting the market a month later. BYD didn't just want to create another electric SUV. They had their sights set on one of the biggest players in the game, Tesla. That's right. The Seal Lion 07 was developed with the Tesla Model Y as its main competitor, and if you ask us, that's like David going after Goliath. The Seal Lion 07 is built on BYD's new E-Platform 3.0 Evo, which is actually a major upgrade from their earlier E-Platform 3.0. It also features a 12.1-inch electric drive system and can spin up to 23,000 revolutions per minute. The Seal Lion 07 also boasts BYD's innovative cell-to-body (CTB) technology, which means a smoother ride and better energy efficiency. It comes with two battery options, a 71.8 kilowatt per hour and an 80.64 kilowatt per hour battery, which can both be charged from 10 to 80% in just 25 minutes. The Seal Lion 07 features BYD's new DISA-C intelligent damping body control system, an adaptive suspension that senses the road condition and reactively adjusts the rigidity of the wheel dampers. It is the first BYD vehicle to be equipped with the Dai Pilot 100, nicknamed God's Eye, advanced driver assistance system, which is reportedly integrated with 12 ultrasonic sensors, 5mm wave radars, and 11 OmniView cameras. It also features Nappa leather upholstery, 50-watt wireless charger, and a 50-inch AR HUD, with electrochromic moonroof being an optional feature. BYD took things to a different height with their luxury brand, Yangwang. And interestingly, the first car to come out under this brand was the Yangwang U8. The Yangwang U8. The Yangwang U8 is a full-size luxury SUV loaded with every tech and power you can think of. BYD sure took every second to create this magnificent piece. And here's the sweet part. It is fully electric. Well, almost because it has a petrol engine, but it is just there to extend its range, nothing more. When the U8 was first displayed at the Guangzhou Auto Show in January 2023, jaws dropped because no one was expecting the beauty and the finesse they saw. And trust us, since then, it's been the talk of the town. It is so special that it was not just designed to look good in the city, but built to handle the toughest road conditions. It also had a special off-road Master Edition that came with a remodeled front bumper, a snorkel, a detachable roof rack, and a side ladder, and you can conclude that this car was built ready for anything. But what set the U8 apart was its price tag. When sales began in April 2023, the U8 Premium Edition was priced at 1.89 million renminbi, which made it the most expensive Chinese mass-produced electric car at the time. And if you think that's a lot, wait until you hear about the Yangwang U9 supercar that came out in February 2024. It topped the charts at 1.680 million renminbi. Now, let's get into why this techie automobile is so incredible. The U8 comes with something called an intelligent hydraulic body control system. Sounds fancy, right? But it's really cool. This system helps keep the car steady and in control, even if you get a flat tire while speeding along. It also means the U8 can use differential steering to handle tight spots with ease. At the media release event in early 2023, BYD's CEO, Wang Chuanfu, showed off the U8 in style. He drove a special demo vehicle sideways onto the stage, That demo was a real showstopper and gave everyone a taste of what this amazing SUV can do. And here's a mind-blowing fact. The U8's all-wheel drive system is 100 times faster than regular systems. That means it responds to changes in road conditions almost instantly, keeping you safe and in control no matter what. This ride features some seriously cool tech. The U8 has something called BYD's E4 technology, which means it has 4 separate electric motors, one for each wheel. This setup is like having a high-tech secret weapon in your driveway. It helps the U8 handle tough terrain like a pro and even perform amazing moves like a 359-degree tank turn. Yes, you heard that right. This SUV can spin almost in place. But wait, there's more. The U8 is not just about flashy tricks. It's also built to conquer the great outdoors. The basic U8 model comes with Disys P active suspension, which can lift the car by 15 centimeters. That's like adding a bit of extra height when you need it most. And if you think that's cool, wait until you hear this part. The U8 Premium Edition can wade through water up to 1 meter deep, and the Off-Road Master Edition can handle up to 1.4 meters. It even comes with a snorkel for those really muddy adventures. But here's an interesting fact. While the U8 can float a little bit, it's really meant for emergencies, like escaping flash floods. BYD doesn't recommend using it as a boat, but it's great to know it's there if you need it. And here's something really wild. If the U8 detects it's in deeper water than it can handle, it goes into emergency floating mode. The petrol engine shuts down, the suspension raises to its highest setting, windows close, and the air conditioner switches to internal circulation. The sunroof opens up for an emergency exit. It can stay afloat for 30 minutes and move at 3 kilometers per hour. It's like a high-tech lifeboat. The U8's dashboard is like something out of a sci-fi movie with not 1, not 2, but 3 big screens. And there's a 23.6-inch screen right in front of the driver, another 12.8-inch vertical screen in the middle for controlling everything, and another 23.6-inch screen for the front passenger. Common. What other luxury comfort is greater than all of these? And it doesn't stop there. There are also screens for the backseat passengers and even one on the console between them. Plus a huge 70-inch augmented reality head-up display that makes it feel like you're driving in a high-tech video game. The center console has a built-in fridge, freezer, and heater. That means you can keep your snacks cold or your coffee hot no matter the weather. The car also has 20 Denaudio branded speakers, so your music will sound amazing. And for those who love gadgets, it includes 3 wireless phone chargers, a thermographic camera, and even an integrated satellite phone. Talk about being prepared for anything. It uses NVIDIA's Drive Orin system, which is a super powerful computer that helps with driving assistance, with 38 sensors around the vehicle, including LiDARs, cameras, and radars. The U8 can see and react to its surroundings like never before. It also has a 2.0-liter turbo petrol engine, but here's the dicey part of it. It doesn't actually power the wheels, but acts as a backup to charge a massive 49.05 kilowatt per hour battery. This battery then powers 4 electric motors, one for each wheel. So, what does all that power mean? Well, the U8 can speed from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, and even with a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour in just 3.6 seconds. And you know that's faster than most sports cars, right? This SUV is not just fast, it is incredibly quick. But it's not all about speed. The U8's electric range is impressive too, because you can drive up to 1,000 kilometers on a full charge and a full petrol tank, and that's more than 620 miles. And charging this beast is super fast because the U8 supports DC fast charging up to 110 kilowatts. So you can even use it to power other devices if needed. But the excitement doesn't stop just there. BYD is planning to export the U8, and it's already confirmed for Australia. That's right. Soon, folks down under will get to experience this amazing SUV. And guess what? The U8 even made its European debut at the Geneva International Motor Show in 2024. Although it's not confirmed yet when it'll hit the European markets, the buzz is definitely building. Now let's talk about the newest sensation from BYD. Yep, those folks did it again. This time they brought out the Yangwang U9, which got everyone buzzing. The Yangwang U9. You may think it's about the design, but it's not. It's about who is behind this big design. Come to think of it, have you heard about Wolfgang Egger, the big brain behind some of the most iconic designs from Alfa Romeo, Audi, and Lamborghini? Yes, the same guy who's had his hand in designing some of the sleekest, most luxurious cars in Europe is the head designer at BYD. This legendary designer brought his expertise to the Yangwang U9, and the result is nothing short of stunning. With his experience and creativity, he gave the Yangwang U9 an elegant look. Talk about the lines, the curves, and everything else. you'd know that this car screams luxury and performance. Egger's influence on the U9 was clear, as it's got the same kind of bold yet refined design language that made his earlier work so iconic. You see, the Yangwang U9 is a fully electric super coupe. It has no gas, no emissions, just pure, unadulterated electric power packed with serious technology that puts it in a league of its own. It was introduced at Auto Shanghai in April 2023 as their second luxury car under their new brand, Yangwang, and since then, it's been on everyone's radar. Fast forward to February 2024, and the U9 officially went on sale. But it didn't just stop there. BYD moved up production, and by August 16, 2024, the mass production of the U9 was in full swing. So, what makes it so special? Let's start with its heart. The electric motor, the Yangwang U9, is all about performance and designed to give you that thrilling, heart-pounding experience every time you hit the pedal. And the design has that perfect combination of luxury and sportiness, which makes it the kind of car you can't help but stare at. Now, you might be asking yourself, is it just a car that only the super rich can afford? Well, no. BYD is known for pushing boundaries, not just in technology, but also in accessibility. So they've aimed to bring luxury and innovation to reach a wider audience, and they are successfully doing that. In fact, you can say that the Yangwang U9 is a step in that direction. Imagine having 4 electric motors cranking out 960 kilowatts of power. But power isn't the only thing that makes the U9 stand out. It's got speed to match. BYD claims this car can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 2.36 seconds, and that's faster than most sports cars out there. If you're into drag racing, get this. The U9 can finish a quarter mile in just 9.78 seconds. More so, it is built on an 800 voltage electrical architecture, which means faster charging times and more efficient power delivery. And speaking of charging, the U9 can charge from 30% to 80% in just 10 minutes. That's quicker than grabbing a cup of coffee. You can plug in 2 charging guns at once to get back on the road because it supports dual charging. It also has a maximum range of 280 miles on a single charge. So, whether you're cruising through the city or taking a long road trip, the U9 has got you covered with its mind-blowing top speed of 309 kilometers per hour. Imagine driving down the highway, everything's smooth, and suddenly you hit a patch of slippery road. Most cars would skid or lose control, but not the U9. This beast is equipped with BYD's proprietary E4 individual wheel drive system. This system is like having a superpower for your car. It can redistribute torque among the 4 wheels in an instant. So, even if one tire gets punctured at high speed, the U9 keeps you steady and in control, which is like having a guardian angel watching over your every move on the road. Thanks to the Daisu's active suspension system, the U9 can actually jump. Picture this. The car shrinks down, then springs up, launching all 4 wheels off the ground. Now BYD hasn't exactly revealed why the U9 needs to jump, but it shows what their technology can do. The U9 is built with 3 different systems that work together to give you the smoothest, most controlled ride imaginable. There's the Daisu's C system, which controls variable damping. Basically, it makes sure your ride is as smooth as butter, no matter the road conditions. Then, there's the Daisu's system that manages the air suspension, adjusting the car's height for optimal comfort and performance. And finally, there's the Daisu's P system, which handles the hydraulic setup, giving the car its incredible jumping ability. Together, these systems make the U9 a car that's not just built for speed, but built for anything. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Now, you're probably wondering how the rest of the car industry is handling this. Well, they're not kicking back and taking it easy. The big players are still figuring out how to keep up. Some are trying to lower their prices while others are working on raising their techie standards. But it's clear that the game has changed and everyone is feeling the heat right, left, and center. But the big question is, can they keep up? Besides, what does all this mean for the future of cars in this present time? We might be looking at a future where Chinese car makers are taking the lead, setting new standards for what we expect from our vehicles. The days of thinking of Chinese cars as second-rate are over, and they're here. They're just ready to take over the entire automobile space. But with all this change, will the big brands be able to adapt, or are we seeing the start of a whole new season in the car industry? One thing's for sure though, this isn't just a passing trend. Chinese cars are making a big impact, and it's impossible to just think it is for the moment. So, whether you're into cars, you love all the finesse in tech cars, or just want the best deal, you will have to keep an eye on what's coming out of China. Because right now, the car industry as we know it might never be the same again. This is bad news. Let's hear your thoughts in the comments section. What is the economic importance of these electric vehicles? Let's discuss something super exciting about why these electric Chinese cars are shaking up the entire car industry and why that matters for the economy. First off, let's talk about jobs. With the rise of these electric cars, lots of new jobs are coming up in their numbers. Factories need workers to build these cars, and engineers are needed to make them smarter. So more cars mean more jobs, and that means more money flowing into people's pockets. It's like a big boost for everyone. Now let's think about fuel. These cars run on electricity, which means they don't need gas. And this makes a huge difference in everyone's wallets because less demand for gas means lower prices at the pump. Another major importance of this whole electric car thing is innovation. You are aware that these electric cars are loaded with the latest tech, so they're not just about getting from point A to point B, they're about making our drives safer and smarter. So, with features like advanced driver assistance systems, these cars are like having a tech wizard right there with you. This innovation undoubtedly leads to more tech jobs and even more cool gadgets in the future. Again, they are also helping with something big. They are fighting climate change. By using less gas and emitting less pollution, they help keep the air cleaner. Remember, a cleaner environment means a healthier planet, and that's something we all benefit from. Finally, let's talk about the money part. When more people buy electric cars, it can lead to big changes in the market. More competition can mean better prices and better cars for everyone. And as these cars become more popular, they can even help boost the economy by creating new business opportunities and investment. So, there you have it. Electric Chinese cars are not just making waves, they're making a real impact. From creating jobs to saving money, and even helping the planet, they're changing the game. And who knows, this might just be the beginning of a new time in driving. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.